Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mega Base. Congratulations to Anti-Elites on another PB, granted a small one, but nonetheless still a PB. Mad, let me just have a look at your pipe test. That is quite a fast drop over like the first 50, isn't it? Christ. Hello everybody, welcome. So yeah, the first 55 or so is really bad. Then you're okay for like 200 and then it's just a decline. Okay, cool. I'll try and remember that 55 and then 200. Username, do you have a pasty for this 12 lane rebalancer? Yep, you got a pasty link? I have a blueprint. Blueprint me. Mad, I have 79,000 empty barrels. And only 460 oil barrels. We're going to have to do that oil review within a few weeks, I think. I'll figure out what to do with 500,000 empty barrels. Probably delete this barrel making factory. 10,000 circuits a minute, a new PB for the base. It doesn't even look like it. No, it's dropping off now, but that factory doesn't look like it's even bloody sweating. It's making 10,000. Though the box without the modifications seems to be struggling. Hey Marcanus, you managed to catch me live for this time. Still having trouble a little bit with the inserts picking up the iron. Pasty link from username. Let's take a look. Well, it's certainly not as nice and neat as the 16. Danny, thanks for the follow. Right, let's set up an experiment. Damn it. Okay, it will fit. Copper's doing better again. Yeah, it's wavy based on trains. Just following his last gear wheel. Good, good, good. Is there any more still floating around? Right, 10, 9, 10, 9, 11, 10, 11, 11, 9. Right, let's run it again. I was demonstrating to my mate Count Blackwood the other evening, not this weekend, just gone, the one before, an 8-lane, the Matsuri 8-lane rebalancer that I don't actually have here anymore. You know, the standard one that we use. And I ran a similar test to what I've done here, and it wasn't perfect. The first one, it was like a 9 and an 11 or something. And then I ran it again and it was perfect the second time. So I'll run it a second time here and see what we get. Any more still floating around? Yep, there's one there. It's that last one coming through there. Done. So, oh, we got 10, 10, 10, 9, 11, 11, 11, 10. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, just for my OCD. Eh. There we go. Why do I keep getting construction bots? Don't need construction bots. Yeah, I've got a stack of 50 on me, so I don't know why I keep getting 50. I'm asking for 50 and I've got them, they're there. Alright, this stone belt's days are pretty much numbered. Yeah, I know, but that's just stupid. They're still attached to me. They're just via the modular armour. Right, it's not going to cause any cross-contamination. Incoming underground belts. I was just checking that it was nothing silly, like for example the stone line like that, and stone would have started leaking on. Just checking there was no loose ends here or anything that was any. I just didn't want to make a mess and have to clean it up. Yeah, we're looking at it working full. It's definitely favouring the middle four a little bit. And oh no, I'll give it a sec just to get fully up to speed and back pressure. Because looking at them, yeah, that one's got more gaps. I can see more belt than that one. But it's okay. At least if one's filled, it will divert all the copper down the other, which is what we ultimately wanted. Yeah, username. If you want to carry on with it, that's fine. It's easy enough to rip it out, and put a new one in if there's a Mark II. That looks better there as well without those unnecessary turns. Here's a test then, because this one's backed up. And it's still taking, yeah. Because these lines aren't compressed, the smelter can't output compressed lines because of the long-handed inserters. Plus it's inserters anyway. So we've got 12 uncompressed lines pushing now into, well, it's because that's not asking for 4 lines. The compression should push onto these. And that should give us 10.5 thousand circuits a minute. Well, mad if it helps, I technically have one more tile. Ooh, 11,000 circuits a minute. That belt's not quite full. Many thanks to the host. And technically I can get one more tile, but it means moving the entire circuit factory again. Daniel, you're more than welcome to take a look at the smelting. I've got a new smelter design for the Giga site, but it's wider. This, we're already... You've only got... Well, no, you don't have any... It's got to be the same width. So you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles wide per lane. And that's got to include the coal feed, the output and the ore. But yeah, this design was done by Yetabe a very long time ago. And the long-handed inserters just can't place onto the blue belt at speed, and they struggle to pull off from the ore belt at speed as well, so my new smelter design for the Giga site doesn't use long-handed inserters anywhere, I think. Might do for the coal. how long. 74 tiles, start to finish. Oh dear, look at that war. That is bad. Let me confirm 30 furnaces. Logi, 30 furnaces. The overall design for the entire thing has got a couple of extra tiles to play with. I mean, that's just temporary, we can rip that out. So you've got a couple of extra overall. Ore? What ore? There is no ore here. I know. Right, I'm just going to conduct a little experiment. Hey, I was off. Okay. Oh, lag. Right. So that didn't help at all. Running out of copper again, yeah. Okay, Stonebark. Do we need it? Really? It hasn't moved, we're not making it. It only makes railway track. I've got railway track. I guess it can. Oh, username. How is it any different? Other than that splitter is now in line with those, which I agree looks better. Right, spot the difference. But I can't see any differences. Alright, yeah, alright, there's some differences here. Hey, Cal. Hardly working, buddy. Yeah, right, let's see what the differences are. Okay, so apparently there's actually quite a few. Username ad saying that there's still missing stuff. Oh, what the heck, I'll swap it in. I swear if that stone part has to move again. Don't worry about starting splitters, I got it. Oopsie. Well, we have to change the stone bar again, but it's for the better. Hey, the gamer. I like how this belt goes from here all the way down, around here, under, and then back into here. Hey there, Rust. Sorry, you don't. I got it. It does look the same. It's neater down here, and those splitters are in a line, and there's some changes here somewhere. I'm just looking out to see if there's any unnecessary belts that can be removed or chopped off or anything. And balance everything a bit. It's not as neat as the 16, I know, but it's a very specific balancer designed to do a very specific job. Okay. Right, just going to put in a new cop outpost as we're obviously short. Yeah, Rust, it was something we're seeing in the last stream and it's still here in this one. Delta, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream. I saw you over an anti-elite stream. Hey, Reddington. You got your blueprint. Alright, Daniel, I'll take a look after we build copper outpost. If that's okay. Because we're already 10 miles out from the base now. Alright, Daniel, cool. Let's take a look at it. Actually, I can load it into the blueprint. How does the coal get in, may I ask? I'm assuming that the underground ones are ores. But which ones, how does coal get supplied? Hey, Kilbo. Half coal, half iron ore, I see, and yeah, because there's two belts, okay. Right, junction put in. Happy New Year, Chrono93. Welcome to the stream. Hope you found all the mods you're after. Yes, username, I think you did. We used it at the mega outposts. Oh, that rock's annoying me. No, you didn't dream it. See you later, Kay. Take care, buddy. Have a good one. Right, bots, go, go, go. Build, build, build. Need more splitters. No, we don't. Just need the bots to hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, mining drills and transport belt. Take all the transport belt. Stack of autosave. Thank you. Hey Bob, welcome to the stream. Yeah, exactly. So no matter what, the wrong cargo can not end up on the train. Because that would be really, really bad to send 9,000 iron down the coals, down the copper smelters. That's funny. I thought you was at work. You work for McDonald's? Cool job. Should get him hooked on Factorio. Free Wi-Fi. Yay for free Wi-Fi. Fat controller, you want to be running version 0.3.17. Check check the link that Nightbot gave, it should be there. Yep, page 18. Who tried the latest version, should be working since changes were made in Factorio 12.19. Customer service manager at Walmart. Nice, I'm a grocery manager for a different food chain. I couldn't do customer service manager, bloody hell, Christ. No. I'll just restack the shelves. What am I naming this place? Copper. Is this 3, 2? That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Why is there no power down here? It's connected. Oh, they bloody bastards didn't connect. Right, let's put the pack station in and we can get out of here and get back to the concreted world. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about dump trolleys. Till staff have to deal with them. Okie dokie. Right, so we have power. Now this one then. It'll probably be a separate outpost. But I don't think I have the building materials to build another outpost on this train. Oh, I don't use lights, Daniel. I'm on a quest to remove the last 132 from the network. It's one of our missing items. I'm also looking for 1 beacon, 5 radars, 55 blue factories, and 11 yellow inserters. All need to be removed from the power network. So if you see any of those items, give me a shout. Pax is Rail Geek for Passenger. Boom. Welcome to the stream, by the way, buddy. No, I don't have enough materials to build another outpost, so... I'll leave that workstation there. You know, I'll tell you what, in the interest of all of our time, I gotta send that to Brit. Well, let's see. We'll race the engineering train. While we're on a train journey though, I will add in that new outpost. Oh, here we go. See you later. And it's gone. I'm going to knock iron core 2 off of the iron outpost because that looks like it's all but done. Yep, that's that one knocked off. Well, yeah, boom, it's not called the Mega Base for nothing. How's your production doing? Copper's not doing so well. You built it yourself? Yes. I had a lot of help from the chat though. A lot of people work on little bits of the design work and testing and sciencing it, and then it go. Counter Cupid, shush, I'll fix it later. It's fine. People work on little bits of it. Username does rail junctions quite commonly, and then with blueprint string it in. And so he's done a lot of sciencing and belt designs and belt testing. Oh yeah, notable thing of MBB, who has helped with a considerable amount of concrete in the main lines. The only actually people that have had the save other than myself is Brit and Root. Root only for a fix-it. Yeah, I love the concrete. I know Mad's not a fan, but I like concrete. Oh, there goes an iron train. Ladders. Oh, onto the northern main line now. I like this bit because it's all completely finished. Fireblade. There ain't nothing left here that Fireblade made. I think it's pretty much official. The only thing that Yeah, like Fireblade helped with the first 28 hours, but there is not much left that he built. I mean, I guess some of this power plant was here. Need to build the museum. Useful, useless thing in Factorio. I don't need it, but it's so right. Exactly, mother. Oh, hello oil train. You guys need to work faster. We need more oil. Yes, username is on the to-do list. With many, many other things. Yep, first train here. No, of course it isn't. Rockets, let's see if there's any rockets to launch. I want to launch 4 and get to 666. Just because of reasons. Four rockets going up. Six, six, six. And grab a screenshot. Right, and I'll launch 2 more as they're here. How much do these guys need? 91, 56. Okay. E Yale. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Hello, thanks for the follow, welcome to the stream. I don't think I can force this one through. I don't think there's enough parts here. Nope. What's happening with the production? 22,000. Okay, let's take a look. I'm waiting for Zenith actually, because I want to ask him a question. To do with the new Hall of Fame. Let's take a look at this smelting design. How you can manage all these structures? I cannot even maintain an iron supply. Dedication, discipline. Yep, pretty much, Max. How you doing, by the way? I got your message, Max, on Twitch. Sorry, I haven't replied yet. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the maths on those on the accumulators. I got the base building them. Not sure if I can go with the hot water tank storage though, because Mad's very anti hot water storage. Yeah, I'm not committed. That is literally just a test piece, really. Is it actually connected? Yes, it is. Cool. OBS is working fine, I know, at the moment. Yeah, it's doing its thing. No lost frames. Hey, we're done. Okay, so the problem that we're going to have with this is we have to get two side loading belts going on at the same time. So we have a double coal belt, I believe, yes, double coal belt. And we need to side load iron that's coming in from here. We've got space, so I'm going to give myself some space because, as pointed out, this design is shorter. So we can start the smelters a little bit further up than we do now and have... let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool, so it's the same width. No wait, scratch that. We only need one belt. My bad. Okay, so I use my position pad to clear it. That's funny. You got something username? Okay. You wanna whip together a mock-up and get a picture? Oh. So that's pretty much what's the hold up now. Let me measure. So I finish at the same place. Yeah, we've got plenty of room to do belt trickery. Oh, the outpost train is here. You know those trees I cut down at the copper outpost that we just built way over here? That one there. Good morning, Zenith.
Good morning. How are we?
We're good. We're working on a new smelter design for the mega base.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that work has commenced on the Hall of Fame version 5.
Oh, I don't have version 4 yet. Why are you working on... wait, is
Nah,
version 5 so intense we're skipping version 4?
I've called it. Version 4 is just, we've canned it.
It's like Windows 9. Yeah. We'll just forget about it. We'll just go straight to 10.
I literally have... where are we? 9 pages of notes next to me of me trying to figure out how to do the date thing under the old system.
Yeah.
And I've just scrapped it. It's not happening. It's too much of a headache.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, version 5. That's it.
Well, you're going to have to write the Nightbot command that explains what happened to version 4.
Oh, okay.
I think we might just call exclamation mark Hall of Fame 4, and then Nightbot will just say, we canned it.
Yeah. It went to hell. Version 4 would have been Hall of Fame Vista. I like it.
So what's version 1? Windows 95?
Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of Windows 95, it's funny you say that. I just saw a little video last night. Someone has managed to hack a Nintendo 3DS and put Windows 95 on it. Who knows why?
Yeah. So he has too much time on his hands. We need to introduce him to Factorio.
Exactly. Yes, Zuri, but I'll be implementing the date directly into the sort, so it will sort primarily off the donated amount, and however there'll be a condition that if the donated amount is equal, then sort off the date, so it will be a sort upon a sort thingy. You'll understand what I mean.
I don't think anyone understand what you mean. If anyone does, it's Zuri. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Max, the reason for the furnace redesign is that this design that we're running on, designed by Yetabee a very long time ago, maybe about 4 or 5 megabase rebuilds ago, way back in 11 point something, was done to a 9 tile width because we were constrained by space, and we still are, yet somehow the smelters are 8 times bigger than they used to be. And we're still constrained by the same space, but hey ho. But they include long-handed inserts, and right there actually is a perfect case. You see how this insert is really struggling to get hold of a piece of ore? In fact, they all are. And this one here has got ore in its hand. There's 17 stacked up, but it can't place it down. So the long and short of it is, long-handed inserts are bad when working with blue belts. So we're looking at a new furnace design that doesn't have red belts, but still has 9 tiles of width. And Daniel's knocked this together. Wait. Problem. I think. Nope, scratch that one. My bad. I've been awake too long. Imager link from username. Oh, actually, I need that on this screen. Hey Michael, welcome back. Right, what's he got? Okay, let's make a mock-up. So we split here. Yeah, you know, I would not have thought of this in my sleep-deprived state. That's a decoy belt. That's the... you're under... come up there, under, come up there, pass straight through, split there, that one goes there, there. How have I made that smaller? He has 2 tiles of space, I have none. Seem to achieve the same thing though. Oh no, I'm doing it all wrong. Okay, and I think if I rebalance here and here for the coal, yeah, 1 tile saving. Just looking at other potential savings. Wait, no, that's not good. Oh, there needs to be a Control Z in Factorio. Ah, no. Right, let me start again.
What have you done, Will?
I don't know. The exclamation mark, no sleep. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it.
No sleep is your excuse, is it?
Yeah. Even though I took a nap instead
yeah.
of streaming. I guess no sleep is not really going to wash with you, is it?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Because you've been working on the Hall of Fame for 48 hours straight.
Something like that. Nope, that's not going to work either.
Oh dear. Do you have a waste paper basket next to you that's just overflowing with screwed up bits of paper?
Oh, I don't bother with the bin anymore, I just throw it behind me. And don't look back. Now, you wanted this to count down to just the hours, or the minutes as well? I can't remember.
I think I said hours because minutes just seems unnecessary parts to it.
Well, we can do seconds. We can do milliseconds if we want. Actually, no, we can't.
No, because I can't.
We can do seconds.
I can't measure in milliseconds.
Come on, mate, lift your game. Okay, so just to hours. So if 2 people donate the same amount on the same hour, then you'll just have to shift, the second one forward 1 hour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I think the odds of that happening are slim.
Well, now that you say that, people are just going to do it just to.
Yeah, they're going to
screw with you.
They're going to team up, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They're all in cahoots.
Reddington, I want to sort in picoseconds. Sure, mate.
I can't measure in that much detail. Right, so I have a design. I'm now going to make a copy so I can mess with it. Because I know chat's screaming at me about tiles that can be saved, and they are completely right.
Actually, I could do seconds.
But I'm not going to measure in seconds, though.
But it's more fun, Will.
No, you're adding more. You're going to lag my game more. Stop it.
No, it won't. I promise.
Yes, it will. It's more combinators. I just know it. You're adding more combinators.
Ooh, hang on.
We have to think of UPS as a resource.
Yeah, I can't do milliseconds. What a shame.
Right. Does anyone have any improvements on this before it gets rolled out? I guess I need to start shutting down the smelters.
Needs more beacons.
Bacons.
Beacons.
Bacons. It's bacons, damn it.
I'm hungry. More bacons?
Yeah. See you later, Delta. Have a good sleep. Ooh, picture of username. Let's open it up on the correct screen this time. Cool. That looks more symmetrical as well.
Ooh, you ripped out some concrete there.
Yeah, my ninja blueprinting skill, deconstruction skills are getting quite good.
I do that quite often under power poles. Not sure why. Power poles seem to be the killer.
Actually, I've changed my mind. Gonna stop the belts here. God damn it! I did it again. Hey, autosave. What's the betting I hit 1,000 hours before Steam release? I'm at 770 now.
Not at the rate you're going. You need more Factorio.
I should. Alright, we're gonna have to do this in a phased style. We're gonna have to let the copper run to use up some iron. Save the old smack line. Good call, username. Do we want to save the entire run? One entire run or a section of it? I think a section of it should be sufficient.
Are you going to have a museum?
Yes, we're collecting parts for it. We've got an Uber splitter so far. Now we've just got a section of smelter.
I think I've still got like old station designs and everything that I've kept around somewhere.
Yeah, I have a nasty habit of just ripping out huge swaths of the base at a time, and because some of these designs have been here for like ever, they get to stay in. We need to make the museum actually.
Mm. That can be where the old Hall of Fame was.
Well, I'd had that sort of earmarked for a Giga Circuit Factory, sort of. It's just an idea. At the moment, the museum is just any random area of land that I've got in the train yard, and I put wall around it to keep my mitts off of it.
Yep.
Hey, Demon.
Hey, Dim.
But yeah, we're gonna have a dedicated museum section. Oh, while
Do you want Hall of Fame version 4 for that?
no.
I may have shot it with a rocket launcher a few times, but it's still good.
It's still good, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask, the display,
Yeah.
how wide is it in tiles?
Well, you wanted it 30 long, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it's 30 long plus 2 for the number up the front. And from memory, they're 7 wide. Let me just check.
Okay, question asked and answered. It won't fit
Why
in
is that?
this. I was looking at this space just now because it's right by the silos, but there's an awkward patch of water that will be right in the way, plus goals 2 30 stack challenge would have to be moved, but that would be a fun task. But that water is right in the way, otherwise that would be the perfect location.
Hang on. I might be able to do something there.
I really don't have to move the
So it's-
30 stack challenge. Do you know how many
you-
items that is?
Are you fully zoomed out? Put it this way: when you fully zoom out, it's the display itself will be about just. Hang on, is it going to be over or under?
It all depends what resolution we're running though, doesn't it?
Does it? I don't know. But when I'm fully zoomed out, the display is going to be the 30 length display is going to be just over one screen width.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, because I'm looking at, I'm in the middle, and no, I'll start where the display would start. Yeah, there's water's right in the middle of it.
What if you? I'm just looking at what you're looking at now. What if you were to move? Are they low density structures?
Rocket, doohickeys, control units.
Yeah. What if you were to move them up so they were in line with that little stupid patch of water, and then put the display just underneath?
These oil refineries would be right in the way. Not oil refineries, pump jacks.
What about in the train yard itself? Have you got room? That'd be kind of cool.
Let me go take a look. There is a space. Oh yeah, Daniel says you could use the deconstruction planner on concrete to measure tiles. If you could deconstruct a row just above or below.
That's correct. Hang on. So we're going to need to add 2 for number.
It's gonna be close because this is almost one screen.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
226. Username, basically because each letter now has a binary decoder, it needs a wire going from each binary decoder. So there's going to be 26, sorry, because it's 30 long now, there's going to be 30 binary decoders, a wire going to each actual letter display. So, and then plus the 2 numbers up the front, so 32 wires in total. Although what I'm probably going to do is have halve that and have a red and green wire running on each pole.
Yeah, it won't fit. It would, but we'd have to lose the third iron unloader.
The third iron unloader couldn't move elsewhere somehow.
You had to hack it in to begin with.
Just looking at it, what's the just to the right of the balancer for the iron? What's that? Oh, is that the new? That's a new smelting design.
Yeah, that's
okay.
just a mock-up.
If you were to shift the first iron unloader up to the sort of go right with it and then up a little bit, and then the second one you could move up a couple of tiles and to the right a bit as well, and sort of push them up against that wall.
Yeah. Trouble is that would screw with the stacker output and exit paths, which is why I haven't done it already, because it means messing with it. It's doable, I guess.
That would be kind of cool though, having the Hall of Fame right
where
there.
Yeah.
Where the junction of Doom is.
Because it would,
as you pass through there.
Yeah, it would be flashing, yeah. That's what I'm looking, right along the bottom of this wall, like literally on top of the junction of Doom. How tall is it?
I think 12 tiles, let me just check.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12 tiles.
Okay. So we would need to shave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles off of iron.
What's in the space directly beneath the junction of Doom?
Nothing.
That would kind of work well, because then you could have the binary decoders underneath.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking. If this third station, if I moved it to the right a bit, it could go up a bit at the same time. Yeah, that's that. I think that's the simplest way of doing it. It's for the
Oh yeah.
yeah, because you won't see it, but the left-hand bit where I'm pointing in a minute, if that just misses the second belt, the second unloader's belt, it can go up by like 4 tiles. And by moving over about 15
It's about
tiles.
13 tiles. Yeah. You could do that.
I could do it right now because it's empty.
The only thing that you should keep in mind is that you are going to have power poles. You need, as we were saying before, what did I say? 16 power poles running from the brain to the display. So you could have, if you had all the binary decoders underneath the junction of doom, you could have 12 individual power poles sort of going directly north through the junction of doom. I don't know whether that would look good or not. Or you could do, I think Username showed you a picture a while ago and we've talked about it, is where you sort of thread the wire.
Yeah, like braiding.
Yeah.
And where does that go, sorry, from the brain?
From the binary decoders. The brain's minimal size now.
Because the brain can go right next. There's plenty of room for the brain over here by this pump jack. That's if the display is. I quite like the idea of it sat on top, to be honest, because it's in the base technically then, and we'll see it. I think a lot more than underneath. I know what you're saying about underneath the junction of doom, but sat on top because we'd go past it a lot. Every time we use this bit of junction of doom up to the top left, which is probably the most common, we go right past it.
But don't go moving anything now. What I'll do, because we've still got to also have the name list as well.
Yeah. The name list
and with the actual. Yeah.
The name list could go down here on the left side of the junction of doom because there's plenty of vertical space, and to run a power pole across into the base, it's only across a 4-lane track, which is not too bad.
The issue is now with the name list we need to run a wire from each letter of each name to a binary decoder. So there's going to be 30, well, with the numbers included, 32 wires as well. Just for fun, Will. I heard that sigh.
Yeah, because I remember the headache of wiring up the other one, the one that doesn't exist.
We can do it in multiplayer if you want. I'll help you wire it together.
I think I had Brit, like, it was like, connect green wire A onto slot B on section C. And I was like, done. It's like messing with a bomb, you know, and they like, cut the blue wire.
Yep. Yeah, last time Max, I actually had like 5-minute videos, and Britt was actually talking Will through it. It was quite funny.
Yeah, because she was watching the video, she was pausing and replaying the video. I'm like, to here? I click here, and she was like, looked at the video again. Yes, place it. Done. Okay. It didn't go boom. Okay. Oh no, he's just had an idea. I know that. I know that.
Can you measure under the junction of doom? There's like some. I think it's in Brit B was here and junction of doom or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you measure the minimum distance between the lower wall there and that bit of water? Because if we could run the name list instead of it being north-south, if we could run it east-west under there, that could work. depending on how big that gap is, though. Oh, please get hit by a train.
Oh, good. Ninja train skills.
Damn it.
We'd have to move the Britwas here, though. What's the best way of measuring this then?
Transport belt.
Oh, transport belt. Minimum distances. $76.
76 tiles.
He's turning pages. This is brilliant. This is the ultimate measure twice, cut once.
Okay. And even if what we had to do was just for that gap, like if the name and the sorter ends up being wider than 76 tiles, what we could do is just run wires over that gap and just bridge that gap. So that would be fine anyway, because I think off to the east from where you are, there's just empty space, isn't there?
Yeah, it's just miles of empty space. 4 radars width of space.
Awesome. That would actually work quite well.
But could I not?
Okay.
Could I start from the end of the Junction of Doom sign or something for the name list then? Because it's only going to be like
Yeah,
another
you could.
4 power poles. That way the name
Yeah,
tag for
you
Junction of Doom can stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would just mean, again, you've got some fancy wiring and braiding and all sorts of shit, but
But I've got to do that anyway, so
That's-
another 3 power poles worth is... Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can blueprint a section of braiding, can we not? And then just stamp and
yes.
replace.
Yeah, but it's more sort of complicated because you got to make sure that each one is lining up with the other one, and especially if you turn a corner when you're braiding wire, it's just like that's it, game over.
Well, we'd have to turn
It's
a
just
corner
a
anyway,
nightmare.
won't we?
Yeah.
Because if we're running
Yeah,
along the bottom and we want to get above the Junction of Doom, we're going to have to make a 90-degree turn or go diagonal.
Hang on, I'll just make a little mock-up, and I'll show you what it would sort of have to look like.
Right. I'm just going to play Frog on the Junction of Doom. I kind of want to move this iron station anyway, because doing it would use less transport belt. Don't know why I didn't do it before. Actually, I don't think it will use less transport belt. It'll be about the same. So we still have to move over. In fact, we have to move over more. It's probably the same.
I'm running out of room on my test world. This is no good.
Need a bigger test board. Yeah, Max has a good point. You could pre-construct a blueprint of a turning piece of braided wired thing.
Yeah.
Like if we work out what turns we're going to need, turn to the right or turn to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing is going to come prefabricated.
Pretty much.
I always feel like it should arrive on a train.
Just ship a train in for you.
Yeah.
Username of my test world's 1,000 tiles square.
And you thought that'd be plenty, didn't you?
So that would be heaps. But then some person decided to make me do this stupid Hall of Fame.
I'm still thinking there's could be a tile saved here somewhere.
Oh man. That kink in the junction of doom is annoying. Yes, that goes down there. I'll see how the southbound rail sort of happens before it goes to the western limit. How it's sort of like a
Yeah, the 4 lanes go diagonal early.
yeah. That's right. We can work. We can do.
Right, apparently Monaghan's put one up that's even smaller. And it pulls from the coal evenly. What's the difference between the top and the bottom one, Wellington? There isn't a difference. Yes, there is. The top one looks neater. I prefer the top one. Are we... yeah, just a face. Yeah, I prefer the top one. Oh, I think we've gone too far with the... yeah. I mean, I'll let the copper keep rolling for now. We'll change the iron over, then we'll change the copper over. Be interesting to get a good iron test. Right, I will just save this design. Stick it over there for a second, just in case. Okay, so we've got cobalt, splitters, underground for maximum length, then a gap 2 splitter there, there, there. That's all there is to it. And put that there so it's tileable. I think I will input from that one because then the input's straight up the middle and we effectively turn a lane of iron ore into a lane of coal by going 9 tiles wide. That's awesome. Okay. Bots. Oh, bots. I have a job for you. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. I'm just gonna put in a safety save, just in case.
You're getting like a full-scale mock-up done here.
Cool. Need a splitter at the beginning of the side loader. Did I not oh, I've closed the image. Your design only has 3 splitters in it, and I only have 3 splitters. How can I have missed one? Okay, right. Goodbye, iron smelting. You've done well. I'm sorry, Yetaby. Your smelters did very well, but they do not conform to version 12. That's fine. I'll turn the cobalt off for a minute, because if that's still making steel, then it can use the coal. Gonna need a few robobots, I think. Using all 5,000 construction robots in the base. Yeah, I know your smelter is old and is shorter. What I plan to do is measure it by the coal belt, so the coal belt will line up with where it is now, and the smelters will go whatever. Which could be good on the copper side of things because that will give us more room. Whoa, the engineer chat's just alive.
First time in weeks.
Yeah, actually there's probably more chat today on it than the whole month of December.
Hmm. What's the entity name? Is it Stonewall?
I don't know, I don't cheat.
Cheat, hey? Did you want this this Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Maybe.
Please may I have the Hall of Fame? Holy robots. We need more robots in the middle. I feel like I should be playing Flight of the Valkyries.
You sent your butts nuts, have you?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I see. Okay, I've just about got the mock-up ready for you to have a look.
Well, I never expected to be whipping out the iron smelters today when I hit start streaming.
Fun times.
It'd be better though because it is a limiting factor and has been for some time. Solved initially by just adding more smelters and more lanes, but I'm curious what you need stone wall for in your test area.
I'm just doing a mock-up, so I'm putting in like a fake junction of doom and stuff.
Fake.
You'll understand what I mean.
Okay. You've just measured the height or something.
Let's take off those last 4. Okay.
Max players in multiplayer 64,656. Is that a significant number that people just happen to know? Okay, where have you been? We used the. I only used the deconstruction planner once. What's the problem? I asked for one deconstruction. Yeah, that's it, Max. 65536. That number. See, whenever I sort of remember it, and then someone's like, "Oh, I know that number because it's significant for some reason." That is the theoretical limit for multiplayer. In reality, it comes down to computer speeds and internet speeds. Coal line actually disconnected, yeah. We've used 6 tiles of coal. Speedrun in 5 minutes. Well, it would be definitely an early game advantage because that many players each get a burning mining drill and a stone furnace. They all chuck it down on a patch. They smother the starting resources. Everybody cuts down a tree or mines a lump of coal. You probably have like 2,000 a minute within a minute. The problem will come, you probably find that there's a lot of players in each other's way. Nothing would actually ever get done because everyone's trying to build their own base on the same patch of land. Now, I suppose it would work if there was a design that we were working to. That is true, username. You probably wouldn't even need a bloody factory, would you? Everyone just sits there and handcrafts. 65,000 people handcrafting. There's a gap in Roboport coverage.
Okay, let's upload this, and then I got a picture to show you. What should I call this? Mock-up. There we go.
Yeah, that's true. You would still need an oil build, which would have to be done. Then you still need some stone bricks and stuff like that. You're going to have a serious excess of red inserters.
Okay, I'm going to link you the mock-up in chat. There we are. If you get a sec, have a sort of look at that, and I can show you sort of what has to be there.
Yep, got it. I see. You know that junction doom is 12 lanes wide, yeah? Not.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
really
yeah,
matter.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
so
yeah,
you can
just
represent it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you've got a choice, so you can see with the power poles going from the decoders to the actual display itself. In the on the left-hand side, that's where I've just wired it individually. So from each stack of decoder, you've got one wire going to 2 digits in a display, or you could do the braiding, which is sort of what you see on the right-hand side, how it's just all those power poles mashed together.
Yeah, I
and
quite
they
like that.
run around. Yeah. Now, obviously, we'll need to do a bit of it. The braiding won't sort of be exactly like that. We can make it a bit neater. But yeah, then they'll run around the side and then go up. And as it goes further along the display, obviously you won't need that many wires, so the braiding will sort of drop off the more you go to the left.
Yeah.
And then you can have where the name list is, that's sort of just the name list on the side now. So you can still code it, like when you're actually implementing it, you could still code it horizontally.
And then rotate it when I put it in place.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yeah. That decoders, that is a set build, yeah, that never changes.
Yes, I can probably cut down the space that uses by quite a bit. Obviously, there's quite a few gaps in there. I can tidy that up.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, we do need all those decoders.
Okay. But yeah, it's a set build though. I just want it's not an expanding build.
No.
Cool.
Not unless you want to add more than 30 numbers or digits.
Yeah.
It's basically for each display you have, each like letter or number, you have one decoder. So.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like that braiding of the power poles because for some reason, like if you think of a power pole normal line that you'd run down your main line or whatever, it's quite thin and it feels like a very thin wire. That to me looks like a great big thick cable.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I think that's yeah, it looks cool. Rule of cool wins here. It would be okay jumping over the railway line, over the railway tracks, will it?
Yeah, because what we can do if we need to is instead of it being obviously like in that setup there, the railway tracks going through there, that wouldn't work because I've just got continuous power poles.
Yeah.
But we can just do the power poles like 2 wide and leave a gap in between them or whatever. Yeah. And really running, how many wires did I say? 16 power poles I've got to have. Yeah, could get a little bit messy. I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to give me a blueprint of the junction of doom so I can put it all together for you.
Yeah. Username, pasty link for junction of doom, please, buddy.
I'll need like the surrounding stuff as well. But
okay. Yeah. Alright. I might as well grab that now, to be honest, because we're waiting on the bots anyway.
Okay. Yeah, max. That's just a mock-up. There's going to be there'll be 32 decoders in total.
I'm going to need more zoom out. 0.5. Brace for impact. There we go. Right. 1 blueprint. Okay.
Can you grab from like...
I've
I'll
already
need,
done it, so
like-
you should see what I've done.
Oh, cool.
If it's not enough, then I can give more, but this is a pretty big blueprint.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Cool.
Cheers. Getting way ahead of myself. I still got to design this new damn sorting rubbish.
Are you feeling the pressure?
Yes. I said this thing was going to be done like, just after New Year's, but then you're like, oh, can you add dates to it? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, yes,
Yes, I can do all of it. We
I
skipped
can
number
do it.
4 now.
Yeah.
And you guys said it was impossible to have date sorting, and here you go, you can do it to the second.
Mm. I've learned quite a bit though. I spent like 5 hours last night on Wikipedia learning about all sorts of sorting algorithms and stuff. Yeah, Max has got a point there. I could probably just once you've got your station redone or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you just take a massive blueprint. I just stick all the stuff in, and then pass it back to you.
Yeah, and I just line it back up.
Yep.
Yeah. Shall I get this?
Same sort as before, Max. Sorry. Yep.
Shall I get this station moved out of the way?
It's probably a good idea.
I'll put it on quite high on the agenda.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it now while it's empty or something.
It's,
But yeah.
yeah. It's just I don't have an iron smelt at the moment. And looks like the bots are just finishing up. Yeah, we gained quite a bit of space in the train yard. We got all this area here. I'll put the brain contraption, if it's not too big, just above this oil patch here, because that space is pretty much useless because of that oil spot. I'll put the if I could I'd like to leave the Junction of Doom sign there if I can, but I can put the decoders here. Then the braiding can run between the input beavers here and the Junction of Doom, across there, up. Oh, I might have to move the Junction of Doom sign a little bit over a bit, so it come up here, go up, and then in. I think there's a display will finish about. Where's that picture gone?
Just trying to think. You might even be able to leave the Junction of Doom thing there.
I can move it. It's
hard to tell though.
Yeah, it's. I need a clear that one off. Oh, this coal belt's gonna have to go. Sorry, bots. I know you thought you were finished, but yeah. And I need a full-scale blueprint of a smelter. We'll get the first one stamped in. Hmm. Either the top or the bottom lanes are going to need to change. Guess it makes very little difference in the grand scheme. To the top.
I'll be back in a minute or two.
Ah, but see you later, the gamer. Have a good one. It looks weird without the pollution machine you call iron smelting. Yeah, I know. It's too much space, I don't like it. Right then. There's a shortage of power poles in the base. That's fantastic. Right, while we're waiting for that to build, we'll
How's the oil setup, by the way?
still incomplete.
Still going?
I have a pipe headache up there that I'm choosing to ignore.
It's the best way of doing it.
And I've lost motivation for it at the moment because it's not the bottleneck for launching rockets.
Okay.
Bottleneck is processing units caused by green circuit production.
Oh my god, the junction dam is big. I'm just trying to paste it into my world here, and it's like, I might need a bigger world.
Yeah, Deep House Music is exactly the same number of smelters, just compacted down. Measurements. This uses only fast. It should output nearly compressed blue about side loading. We'll misconnected the last row. Yeah, the idea was to output a better, have a better output, because a lot of the furnaces were not always used depending on whether the inserters could pick up or not. Oh, I see what you mean about that belt. Yep, gotcha. I looked away from the screen and then looked back, and I was like, yep, see it. Right, I'll let these robots need to be here for construction purposes, so we'll have to do half, then the other half. Oh yeah, so if you can thank username and Demon Engineer for that ridiculous size of the Junction of Doom.
Bloody pricks.
Stamp down from the left. That's a very dangerous, Max, because if I stamp down from the left and I mismeasure and the middle one don't fit, someone's head's going through a window. Probably mine. So I think I'll just I'll play it safe. In fact, there's still a danger that it might not hit the copper. Vegan, but it's 10 per side per speed of the per speed of belt. No username, he's loading a Junction of Doom. Complete with MBIT B sign, I think, and
Yeah.
iron unloaders and radars.
Sorts of crap.
Bit of a steel smelters in there as well, I think, isn't it? You just replicate the
got
mega
corner of
base.
them. Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll just blueprint the entire mega base, including the Junction of Doom, Power Plant A, this whole segment of the world. You just take it away, redesign it, send me back a new blueprint. I'll just stamp it down.
Sure.
Complete with a Hall of Fame build in there as well.
You don't ask much of me, do you?
No. You think that's doable? Did I not ask for enough?
Of course we run out of materials.
You need a mega base. Even with cheating, you can't build it.
Yeah, it's all these stupid little items.
Such as?
Okay. Oh, those damn inserter things. Blue belt.
Oh crap! I lost the blueprint. I lost the blueprint. Where did I put it down? I put it down somewhere. There. That purple's gonna have to move.
Anyone know what chain signals are called? Entity?
Oh, sorry, I don't cheat.
You watch it, you.
What's the game time on your test world up to?
I've got like 4 or 5 test worlds, but this one's got 50 hours on it.
Ah, there you go. Rail chain signal.
Thank you.
I'm producing like 64 blue underground belt a minute. I think that blue belt factory is going flat out up there. Yeah, it is. The bots are just eating the stash of gear wheels. That is an excellent point. Actually, it does match the the what do you call it? The input lane. Yeah, that one. I can word, so I can stamp around these roboports because it will line up. I really can't brain at the moment.
What time is it there for you?
1
Early,
a.m.
early?
1 a.m. Been up since 7:30.
That's how we do it. Welcome back, anti-elites.
Hey, anti-elites, by the way. Congratulations on knocking 12.5 seconds off your PB. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it yeah, it was a small PB, but nevertheless in the right direction. 50 feet. Yeah, that's largely thanks to you, anti-elites. Everyone that's not here is going to come back, and it'll be interesting to see who notices that the iron smelters have changed. Always try. Yeah, but I don't tell you you're doing it all wrong. Don't tell Yetaby. No, no one tell Yetaby. Hey, the thieving little bastards!
What have you done?
The thieving little guts just stole my I picked up some underground belt, and I was going to replace it because I'm working on the output while the bots are building. And the thieving little bot stole them. We have another problem. An OCD related issue, I think. The output doesn't line up with the 16 lane rebalancer on the output side. We may have to move it again. And we're now officially out of underground belt. Yeah, these power poles have got themselves in a knot. Look at this. Yeah, the trouble is, these two are, I believe, meant to be the middle. Let's just have a look, actually. Am I missing one? I think conforming with the latest pattern. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tear that up. Goes to there.
Okay, just going to build this thing on the assumption that that station is just going to be out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be moved up 4 or 5 tiles. And across as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's take that. Okay, I can work with that.
I did have 20,000 gear wheels in buffer storage. Currently, must be less than 700. Shit. Oh no, there's still a few. Oh no, it's 12,000. I didn't see it. I'm blind. Username, do you have a problem with this output now? Because I do, and if you do as well, then we'll have to fix it. Because I know that you're quite keen on your smelter outputs. Now this one I'm fine with, that's okay, but I don't like that this one's not the same, and I'm feeling that it needs moving to be aligned up.
Ah, excellent. We still have the old binary encode as well. This is good news.
Does that mean there'll be that intentional delay?
Yeah.
To make it flicker.
Yeah.
Iron Wharf, the iron trains are still unloading, we're just backfilling the unload stations. Right, I'm gonna go and get emergency supplies of underground belt. Never mind, they're being delivered to me. I think. I don't know. Still need underground belt. Damn
So have you
stone
done
belt.
any? Sorry.
Right, good.
Have you done any sort of theory on how much more smelting this will give you?
No, I'm looking forward actually, I'm quite excited about stress testing this.
Hmm. What was the old one? How much did that do?
Oh, that was that picture the other day. Please hold.
I think I had that on the chat. Let me find it.
Iron maxed out at 29.1k.
One tile off.
Yeah. It's okay, because fully OCD. Happy with that. I'll just do the other end of the splitters, which shouldn't be too bad at all. It's just readjusting. Go. The steel part needs to move again.
You're hurting my OCD.
Why? What's the matter? I can fix it.
The underground belt at the on the input side of that balancer, I'd shift that down one tile so there's no little gap there.
Oh, I like the little gap.
Mm.
Look, it's everywhere. Hang on, let me run through the base. Your OCD is about to explode. Because it's my OCD to have the space. Yeah, here. Do you see how these circuits go under the steel? I use the maximum length even though I don't need to, and it's not to save 2 pieces of belt. It's just a thing I've always done, because especially in smaller bases, when the belts become spaghetti-ish, having it separated to me just helps my brain keep track of which belt is which.
Yeah.
So.
It's still wrong though.
You must have seen it in Break the Game though, because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, output sorted. We need to rip up that robo port. What's the robo port coverage like? There's just that gap. Decision then. Do we do copper as well now, or do we fire up the iron?
I'd at least fire up the iron to clear out the copper.
That's what I'm thinking.
If you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because otherwise you're going to just be there for hours while it deconstructs.
Yeah. Hey, Middlecook, long time no see, buddy. Oh, I have bad news for Middlecook. Oh, I don't know if I can show him. Alright, he has to know. He has a right to know. The Uber splitters are gone, I'm afraid. Now the reason is we upgraded the main bus from 8 to 12, and the Uber splitters were 8-lane designs. So, but fear not. It's somewhere around here. Yep. We have one preserved, ready to be transported to the museum that doesn't exist yet, but forever saved. I know it was outdated, but it was a piece of history. Mega base history.
Did that? So that saved compression, didn't it?
Yeah, that was
The pre 0.12.
yeah. It's basically a 4 from 8 splitter.
Yeah.
But it was pioneering. of its time, because there was a huge problem of getting copper off the main bus to the. So I'm just reading Max's comment. Yeah, we had troubles getting 4 off of an 8.
Can you switch it on now?
I am. I'm working on it. I'm gonna preload the coal. I don't want that being part of the test because coal should be okay. Now I'm gonna kill the copper. Because we want to clear that out. Wow, we are getting through the coal. Look at it go!
That's going to take a while to preload, actually.
Yeah. Shit. Frozen Waste, thanks for the host, buddy. What I'll do while I'm waiting is I'm going to make a blueprint so I can activate it at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of coal and all that sort of stuff, since
Yeah.
you run exclusively off coal, did you want some sort of digital display to tell you how much coal you have in reserve or what percentage or something?
You mean like it would read how much coal is in the coal bunker and display it up here at the base?
Yeah,
Would it involve running a green wire between the two?
it would. Just a single one.
Yeah. Yeah, after the Hall of Fame.
Okay, done.
That can be your next. Because I figured you've had enough of Hall of Faming for once this is done.
For the time being. Yeah, I'm interested to see what entities Twinson adds to the circuit network. I can't actually think of anything that he could add that could really be used for the Hall of Fame any further, but we'll see. The power switch, that's the only one I want.
Yeah, I've almost started working on, I build based on with that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are a long way from preloading this with coal. We're only about just over halfway.
Oh wow.
I can do a I can get a furnace count for you, Mad. Furnace count of iron smelters is 960. Also, if anyone's interested, also contains 2.4k blue belt, 1,900 blue inserters, 1.4k underground belt, 320 power poles, 48 splitters. That's actually a good number of splitters, it's not too high. I know it involved a green wire. I was hoping you'd say it wouldn't, but deep down, I knew that I'm walking down that main line with a power pole.
I tell you what, you go and harass Hansik, and then he can harass Twinson, and then he can add wireless combinators. and
Alright.
then you can send me into a dungeon, and I'll just pump out little contraptions that you can stick around your world.
Yeah. You'll be like, install one of these at every outpost.
Yeah,
What's it do? Doesn't matter. Just install one.
doesn't matter. And then put the control unit in your base.
Yeah. I'll be like, Zenith, what's this big red-looking combinator to do? That's walled off with a little a little digital display next to it that says "Will do not press."
Actually, I'm interested to see how many furnaces my old vanilla world had. Where is it?
I'm scared.
Huh?
This
Steel furnaces are more efficient with steam power. What? Oh, nice. I had 7,000 furnaces in the old vanilla world.
do you have enough mining drills to support that?
Yeah, I did actually.
Whatever happened to that world?
Oh, some prick convinced me that it'd be quicker to do a vanilla plus world.
Yeah. And do you know how much convincing it took?
Not much, to be
It
honest.
took me about 4 seconds, I think. And it was like,
Yeah,
I think the entire thing was be quicker to start a new world. I think
yeah.
you'd be
Okay.
like, yeah, okay, done. Okay, we are preloaded. Are we ready, guys? Boom.
Do it.
Go, 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 go! Right, so we're looking for 30,000. Oh, that looks so cool. The way those furnaces are lighting up. That. That is the coolest thing I have ever seen. $15,000.
That's Factorio porn right there.
Oh shit, was anyone watching that pollution?
Oh no.
24,000. 78,000 pollution. Hmm. 26,000. Right, what's the lanes looking like on the output? Not full. $27,000.
Yeah. I think it's killed your stream a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. I've zoomed in a bit. Yeah, OBS is like, what the fuck are we trying to stream? 28.6 thousand. I think we're leveling off. Or there's an iron ore supply issue. Yeah, using
Yeah, there seems to be a
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna try and pick one and debug it. Same thing. Can't grab the iron ore as it goes past.
Is that coming out of underground belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have told you that. I completely didn't think. I actually spoke to Hanzik about that because I was having issues in a couple of my designs as well. Basically, what happens with underground belt is when uh, it's not the same as transport belt. So transport belt will carry the item from the start of the transport belt to the end of it. So and then there's a dot over that transport belt in which the inserter can grab an item from. With the underground belt, the items don't actually start at the start of the entity essentially because they're coming from the underground bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they come a bit further along.
And the inserter
So
doesn't have as much time. Yeah.
yeah, and because inserters actually look ahead on the belt in front of them, they know when an item's coming so they can grab it, but they can't do that with the underground belt. So they just freak out and go, oh shit, there's something there.
Yeah. Nomad, it wasn't preloaded with ore. I didn't want it preloaded with ore because that's not a fair experiment of what the smelters are capable of. However, said that we're now hitting 29,000 iron. And the problem seems to be getting less. I think it's because we started from cold. The iron ore is getting to the end of the belt and is sitting there. Probably because smelters are missing it. I think the belt will fill itself up a bit more. Yeah, I'm about 6 smelters in now, and the iron ore belt is full. So I think it will even itself out a bit. Might peak and trough, I guess. Because as the belt fills up, all the smelters will turn on, and the belt will become empty again, and then it'll have to refill. 29.1 is our current record username. We're sitting at 28.9 at the moment, but holding very, very consistent. That 29.1 was a snapshot peak. Yeah, if I go to 1 minute production, it's 28.9, and that line is completely level. So I'm happy with that. We'll call it 29,000. And that smelt problem only seems to be affecting about 4 furnaces, about 80% of the way up, because it's happening just on this little band. I guess that's where the belt is becoming empty, but not to the point where it's backing up. Technically this smelter is 1, 2, 3 tiles shorter than the old one. Right, iron plate's backing up anyway, so the whole thing's about to be a moot point. What's the old circuit doing? 7.1. Yeah, copper's disconnected to drain it. Technically this new smelter design has less inserters as well. It has an input and an output, whereas the old one had 2 inputs and an output. Hey, uncatchable. Power usage. Only 280. Not too bad at all, really. Jose, did you see my 666 rocket launch?
I did. Well played.
It was intentional. I had more rockets ready, 2 more ready to go, but I launched 4.
Is the aim to get this the challenge done by by Steam release or by
No,
0.13?
just get it done.
Get it done. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan, you got a good ear. I've got this stupid bit of hang now and it's doing my head in. It keeps catching. There we go. Hey there, Pringle. Right. Oh, got some bobs. No, I don't need a zigzag belt for brakes. I take my brakes when we're on a train journey.
Speaking of, I'll be right back.
I wonder if we could redesign the iron unload and possibly the copper unload to get more stations in. Maybe a fourth iron unload and a third copper unload. Daniel, that maths question sounds like something you'd get in a school exam. Daniel is placing solar panels at a rate of 2 a second. He's placed 5k so far today. How long will it take him to lay 60,000? I know it's what it's for, Max. I know, but this is fun. Admit it, this is fun trying to squeeze it all in here. If I build something ridiculous down there, I'll have the same thing as Zenith, and I won't be able to run it because the world is too big, and then everyone will be like, you need to go to bot build. This is just about runnable. So I'm thinking of stacking them up like this. So we'd have one there, the one about there, there, and then there. We move them over.
Well, this doesn't look good.
What?
I come back and all I see in chat is Max saying, Colonel Will, do you want Zeta's head to explode? What have you done?
Nothing. It's
Tell
fine.
me.
No, it's all good. Just carry on as you were.
Tell me.
I'm thinking of completely redesigning the rail yard for the unloaders.
Cool. Catch you later.
Not right now. Just in the future. Because I'd like to ideally have a fourth iron unloader and a third copper unloader.
Okay. Is that going to affect the Hall of Fame display?
Max was concerned with that. If anything, I think it will help. Because it's all
I'm
to
just
do
looking
with...
at it now, and I think I've already got a way that you can put in a fourth one. You could literally put it directly to the west of where the third one is now. Obviously you have to shift the rails around and do stuff, but yeah.
I was thinking, because I've got a blueprint of one, pretty much. And I was thinking of literally stacking the first one up here by shaking the blueprint around. And then just stack them vertically on top of each other.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the string to catch up.
The problem will be the tracks inputting and outputting, and the belts outputting back that way as well. Because ideally the belts would output ahead of the train. Like, the train stops, goes back the way it came, belts carry on in the same direction as the train arrived in, but the belts would be outputting backwards. So we'd have to be undergrounding under the in and out tracks, and it would become messy.
Hang on, let me just put in... I'll tell you how much room you've got, because that seems fair.
Yeah, maybe I should wall off this bit of the area for the Hall of Fame.
if I was to stick the Hall of Fame so that it was like right on the left-hand side of like where this tracks start going up towards the left, where that
Yeah,
wall starts going up.
yeah.
If I was to put it there,
Mhm.
um, so I'll go around the top.
It's
If I
12
go
tiles
there,
tall, isn't it?
26. Yep. So it's 26, and then I need another 4, and another 2. So I need that.
12 tiles tall, he says. That is... Do you know how close that is? It will just fit under this pump jack.
What?
Yeah, I just measured it from... if you start, you know you've got the safety fence along the bottom.
Yeah.
If you start it, like, right after that, the display is 12 tiles. The next tile is a pump jack.
Nice. So if I get rid of this, okay. So do you want me to tell you how much of a gap you've got on the other side as well? Like on the other end of it.
Yeah, I'm just measuring off the where the display is going to be, so nothing gets built on this. There seems to be a shortage of wall or something. I'm not getting any wall.
I say 16 1, so I want 4. Okay.
You can save space by removing the 8-lane balancer. He's already got the big one. It's not an 8-lane, it's an 8 to 6, as K's already got said. Yeah, 6 to 4, yeah, that's it. Because each station outputs 6 lanes. We want 18, yeah, it gives us 18 lanes. And we only need 12 at the moment, but ideally 16. But we'd have 24 lanes if we have a 4th unloader, and we'd need to compress that down to 24. Wait. 6, 12. Okay, if we had 4 unloaders, that's 4 lots of 6, which is 24. And it's a 24 lane rebalancer. Am I losing my head because I've been up too long? '24 to 16, yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm with. It was me going crazy. I'm thinking of ripping out this third unloader. In fact, it's empty. It's going. It's gonna be in the way anyway. It's gonna have to live somewhere else.
Hang on, I'm just going to send you a screenshot of the space that I need.
You said it was 226, didn't you? Tiles wide.
Uh, I believe so. Hang on, let me just check.
Pretty sure that's what you said. Hey there, Possum Killer. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, 226, but then I also need, for the braiding, I need another 8 tiles on top of that. So this is what it will look like. I've just posted a link in chat. So that, where that station is, that you can see at the moment.
6, 7, 8. I'll give you 10 for a little bit of leeway. Okay, it's pulled off. Close a couple of tabs, I got too much open. I see, cool.
I've forgotten as well. I'm going to need. Actually, is it possible to leave me another 2 tiles up? Not all the way along.
Yeah,
Like you won't need it on the very last one,
I know,
where that pump jack is.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
And that's just so I can run the braiding along the top there.
Yeah, I'll probably give you 4 tiles or something, so we can leave a little bit of. We can leave a square across above the. No, like 2 tiles above the top of the display or something before the wires and that. That way the display won't get interfered with.
Yep.
4. Okay.
Hang on, I think Max is right here. I think I've derped. Let me. Yeah. Okay, you have a choice. We can either make the braiding thicker, so, like, hang on, I'll make another screenshot.
Apparently my power network is very flimsy. I've disconnected the unloaders and the iron smelters.
Thank you for that, Max. That has just saved us both a massive headache.
Well, no, it solved you a headache because it would have been like, so if it doesn't fit, fix it.
Yeah.
And then you'd be day of installation. You'd be like, but I'm on it.
Yep. Okay. New link. That's your choice. You can either do it like that, so it's like double braided, if you know what I mean, or we could make it wider, make the braiding essentially wider, because it's 4 power poles across at the moment. We could make it 8, but in theory we could probably even make it thinner if you wanted to.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Although probably not.
No, that looks fine.
Okay, cool. You can also because unfortunately copper wiring doesn't transfer across in blueprints. If you go and shift click all those power poles once, it will keep the red and green wires but remove the copper. And once you do that, it actually looks pretty sick.
Shift click each individual power pole
Yeah, just
without,
once.
without hitting the same one twice.
Yeah, because if you do that, then
You gotta rip it up and start again.
good luck. Yep.
Oh god, the pressure. Good night, County Cupid.
Hey Zero. Not tearing down the old one. We're getting ready to implement the new one, which is still not complete yet, but we're just allocating the space for it.
Thursday is a great day for me to install it, if it's ready, because I'm on day off. But if that's too much time pressure, then it's fine. Just saying, there's a window.
Yeah. What does it say? Monday. So that'll be Friday for me. Let me have a look. What's my schedule for the week? No sleep. Sleep.
No sleep, no sleep, no sleep. I found at one of the factories. Right, not going to do it now, but there was a factory right there. One of the ones that was on our hit list.
I could try for this Thursday. If not, then it would have to be like next Thursday or whenever you got the next day off or something.
Yeah, my days off, because we're out of the Christmas monstrosity that has basically messed with every schedule in the entire store for 6 weeks now. This is the first week of normality, which means I have Wednesday, Thursdays off.
Yeah.
It's so nice being back to normal.
Cool. Now you got Easter to look forward to, don't you?
Yep, Easter stocks in full force. Right, so the space is allocated. The iron station is no more.
Of course, Zuri. Because that's necessary and everything.
Oh, has copper blown out? Right, copper's blown out. So let's rip down the copper smelters. Does anyone have any idea what I could do with 5,000 red inserters?
Max is saying roboports first.
Yeah. No. Too late. This is the second coolest thing I've ever seen. These robots are arriving and eating this structure from the top down.
Yeah. Roboports always draw and destroy from top left to right.
Yeah, I'm literally seeing that. One big inserter wheel. Sergeant Cookie, there's no red inserters used in a outpost loading station design.
When you get a second, no
Mhm.
rush, can you go and stand just below the junction dome?
Yep, I had that
I just
announced,
need
we're just
to-
waiting for the bots.
Cool.
I'm just going to get out of this smelter area. Oh. I need to put on the agenda a complete rewiring of the power network because it's so easy to disconnect huge great big swaths of the base. Like the whole train yard's just been disconnected.
I'm pretty much going to have like a power bus once they bring in the switch. So there'll just be like a central line that goes down the base, and then all the modules branch off that.
Nice, yeah. Right, now below the junction of doom.
Okay, now if you look on the southbound rail on the junction of Doom, there is. Actually, it's probably just easier if I visualize it once you get there. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit of space there.
Yeah, now I'm thinking here where I'm circling now would be the what do you call them?
Decoders.
Decoders, yeah, that's it.
So are you fully zoomed out there?
Default zoom out, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to measure
If
that?
you actually go down the southbound rail on the junction of Doom, after it sort of comes across, there's a single lane switch. That would be sort of the lower limit of where the decoders would finish. And then on the right hand side, they would pretty much finish at the end of where the display is going to come to. Is that corner going to hit the water?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're getting at now. From the bottom of the lane switch or the top of it? Because it's about 8 tiles tall.
Let's go the bottom, just to be
Assuming
safe.
the worst, yeah. Right,
Yeah.
heading across now. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Some precision map measuring coming up now. I've done it many times with building mainline. Oh, went too far. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. I think we're going to be fine. The end of the display. A little bit more. back one.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we're not even coming close to the water, really, are we?
No.
Awesome. Well, that's sort of going to be your space for where the decoders go.
Mhm.
And then what we'll do, you can probably keep Embrit B was here, or
Mhm.
you might have to shift it to the right a few tiles,
Mhm.
and then we'll do another braided line that goes just to the east, just over the top of the water there, and we'll start the name list there.
Mhm. Yeah, because we start as soon as that water gets past its narrowest point, because it starts getting wider again. There's an oil
Yeah,
spot that I should really get round to getting it. I found that like 770 hours ago. I should really get round to getting a pump
tapping
jack
into
on it. Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna see what percentage it is. I bet it's really shit, and that's why we chose to ignore it, despite the usual RSO oil shortage crisis. It's 101%. Yeah.
Awesome. That's actually all going to fit sort of quite
Mhm.
nicely.
Yeah, we're well clear of that water. As I'm down here, I'm gonna pick up my bots that have followed me with a load of coal. I'm gonna disconnect these lasers. They can stay for aesthetic, and I'll probably end up concreting this whole facility. I should probably do that prior, actually, because concreting it once the decoders are built will be a pain. Plus, I risk clicking something I shouldn't click. So I should concrete. I'll put that on the agenda probably, maybe later. We'll see how we do. Right, that's that power disconnected. Just chewing on electricity. Hey there, Vista. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys. I just realised I've been talking to Stanley for like 10 minutes there, and I didn't look at chat once. I'm so bad. I just realised another use of this display Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It acts as an additional safety barrier to keep me off the junction of doom. So
Excellent.
I got to navigate my way through it.
Yep. I mean, that space that's in the bottom right-hand corner, if you wanted, you could even shift the display so that it was centered, sort of above the junction doom or something. If if you didn't want to use that room or whatever. Yeah, up to you. At least now you know what sort of
Yeah.
size you do need for the actual display. You know what size you need for the decoders and whatnot. You can play around with it, and
Yeah.
pretty much we can wire it together anywhere just using the braiding.
hmm The brain, where does that need to connect to?
The brain is no more.
Oh, is it not? Oh.
No. So what will happen? Well, sort of. Um, Basically, there's just a whole bunch of clocks and counters that get attached to the name list,
Mhm.
and they're not that big at all. They're probably less than a quarter of the size of the previous brain. And what that does is there'll be a counter that fires off the sorting. Once it's finished the sorting, it will just cycle through the names, and that's it. And as it cycles through, it sends all those signals to the binary decoders, which decode it sort of on the fly.
Mhm. Cool. I think I'll keep the display how we've sort of got it marked, because if I move it any more to the right, that's more braiding. from the decoders to come
Yeah,
up
that's not a
the
huge
right hand
issue
side
though.
of the display.
It's not a huge issue though.
And we're sort of hard limited by that turn on the junction of doom, where it starts to turn onto the northbound track. We've got to be across before that.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it's fine.
I reckon it's going to be pretty cool, you know, cruising through the junction of doom and having it sort of going off there.
And just flicking away, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be seen a lot more, because at the moment it's not even seen.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it might be worth just jumping over for anyone. Has anyone in chat not seen what it is we're actually talking about? Or what, you know.
I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone's not seen the type of thing that we're putting in here, the actual Hall of Fame we've got at the moment, give me a shout and I can... Or then I'd imagine everyone's seen it. Right, I'm going to assume that everyone's seen it. Cool. The new one will be in the base itself, because at the moment it's so big and lags the game. It has to have its own separate save file for it to ruin. Yeah, I'll probably do a rocket launch pretty soon. There must be some that have been made.
Okay. Now I can actually start working on this this new Hall of Fame.
What do you have to do? Get a new notepad?
Just buy a new book. Yep.
I need to get a blueprint of 12 of these smelter contraptions. Might be easier to just blueprint the whole damn thing and overlap it. Yeah, that's probably easier. Ugh. Now, measure twice, cut once. It's going to take a minute, and we're going to get this right. So we've got the height. Displaced. Run away. Oh, imagine how long this would take without the bots to do it.